Hey, Asprey. I'm just gonna call you Asprey. Maybe aspirin sometimes. Welcome. Okay. Let's go. I've completely lost my way, but we've just finished with a here. It'll say in here. Fighters Guild Master. I am the master of the Fighters Guild, so good. And let's do you know what we should do? We should go back to doing some main quests. So let's go all the way back up to the Ursulaku camp and figure out what the hell we're supposed to do for that. This way. Sorry, I do seem to be getting a bit congested, by the way. Activate toggle mic. Just didn't want you guys to hear that epic sniff. Welcome, Mr. Jughead. Oh, guys, by the way, I'm sure everybody here is probably familiar with Aurum. So, but if you haven't watched Aurum's channel, click on his name, click follow. He's there somewhere. But somebody most of you probably aren't too aware of is Mr. Jughead. Mr. Jughead 87 is my fellow Twitch geek. Hey, Liam, welcome. Mr. Jughead 87 is my fellow Twitch geek. He's definitely got his own theme for his channel. He plays a lot of DayZ and stuff like that. So, you know, he's like the only Twitch geek who plays that kind of stuff. So if that's the kind of thing you're interested in, you should definitely check him out, because he has exactly what you're looking for. He's also got, I don't remember, it's a fairly successful YouTube channel, I think, as well. So, yeah, that'll be linked on his Twitch page if you want to go check that out. But yeah, check him out, guys. Mr. Jughead, or Monsieur Jughead 87. And his long nose right there that he posted in the chat. Very long nose, happy face. Yes, I'm aware of that, what that really is, but we'll pretend it's a long nose. Hey, Opened Rifts, welcome. You're going to lurk and watch the StarCraft tournament. Excellent. Well, thank you for lurking in the channel, then. And hey, Freddy Like Food, welcome. It's great to have everybody stopping in this morning. Maria Fox, welcome. You guys need to get your acts together, by the way. Everybody, we just did a giveaway at the start of the stream. So, you slackers. You all missed it. Don't worry, there'll be more. There'll be more. But I do, if you guys want to be in at the start of the stream, I start at 7 PM UTC, which is just 17 minutes ago. It's a happy face, yeah. Yeah, I know Jughead. It's a happy face with a really long nose. I know what it is, yeah. I totally agree that that's what it is. Definitely. I entirely agree with you, Mr. Jughead, that it is a happy face. You're working on the commercial, so okay, excellent, Mr. Jughead. So you mean you're going to have it done, hopefully, today. That is wonderful. I'll finally be able to play it. Because right now I only have Midnight Beasts. Because Aurum made his specifically for Opino's channel, so he's going to make a different one for me. And then, yeah. Pizza Poker Guy is having some important school stuff right now. Who else is in Twitch Geeks? MMO Player? I don't know what MMO Player is doing. He said he had some real life business to attend to. So, probably got to go snort some coke off a hooker's ass or something. Knowing MMO Player. Knowing him. Knowing Diddy. Hopefully not, though. Hopefully not. It's going to take you till the end of the week. Wow, your commercial's going to be better than mine, then. My commercial took me like an hour to make, and it's still shit. You're friends with Midnight Beast, you like his commercial? Wait, when you say you're friends with Midnight Beast, do you mean IRL friends, or just friends on the internet like us guys here in my channel? Oh, up to the Ursulaku camp still. Further north? Oh dear. Well, this guy's gonna follow me to the ends of the earth. I would follow you to the moon and back if you'll be my cliff racer. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, for goodness sake. Do I like what, Maria Fox? Midnight Beast's commercial, is that what you're saying? Because I love that. I think it's actually great. The first time I watched it, I was a little confused, because it's like, you know, quite fast at the start of it. But, gosh, it gets really, really good. It gets extremely good about, like, 15 seconds in. Really, really, really good. Not to say that the first 15 seconds is not good, but it's just disorientating the first time I saw it. But I really like his channel. Midnight Beast was your first streaming friend here on Twitch. Nice. I had no idea. Do I like Cluckin' Bell? Never heard of it. Oh, for goodness sake! Curse you, Cliff Racer. Or the developers who made the Cliff Racer. Damn it! There we go. Curse these bloody things. Okay, can I get over up here, maybe? Oh, nope. Nope, that's as steep as anything else here. Oh, by the way, guys, so I was playing Fire Red, Pokemon Fire Red. I've never played GTA. No, I've played GTA. GTA San Andreas, GTA 4, GTA 5. Not much of GTA 4 or 5, although I own 4. And I now realize that Cluckin' Bell is a restaurant in the game, but it just didn't pop into my mind, you know. You're eating pancakes with peanut butter instead of syrup. Yeah, doesn't everybody do that? Not all the time, of course. You gotta have variety in your pancakes. But, yeah. What was I saying? I was on some kind of topic before we went off on this GTA Cluckin' Bell pancake tangent. I don't know. I don't know what it was. Let's find the wise woman here. Not here, over here. No. Yes, the wise woman's yurt. You there? So, they've told me of you, Outlander. Or, shall I say, clan friend. You are hard-headed and ignorant. But perhaps it's not your fault. My lord Ashkan says you will ask me about the Nerevarine prophecies. He also says I will test you against the Nerevarine prophecies. I must do as my lord Ashkan says, so ask your questions, and I will test you. Alright, tell me about the Nerevarine prophecies. There are many Nerevarine prophecies, and they suggest many things. Aspect and uncertain parents, the moon and star, sleepers, 7 curses, the curse's bane, the prophecy of the stranger, the prophecy of the 7 visions, the lost prophecies. You don't like syrup, so you usually just eat pancakes with butter or peanut butter or Nutella? You guys should try pancakes with chicken and coleslaw. I know that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but you just eat it like a tortilla. Delicious. It's like a tortilla, but more desserty, and it's great. And you put like sweet chili sauce on there or something. Ask me of these things, if you are patient, if you would be wise, or if you are impatient to know, just ask, do I pass the test of the Nerevarine prophecies? Go ahead, Outlander. I am the wise woman. Ask your questions, and I will answer. Tell me about the aspect and uncertain parents. If what you say is true, you are indeed born on a certain day of uncertain parents. This is part of the prophecy. But many have the same birthday, and many are not sure of their parents. It is interesting, but it does not make you the Nerevarine. You like dry pancakes? Dry? I don't know. That's okay, but I end up having to have like a glass of milk to get it down. Hey, 1080 Media, welcome. Otherwise, like, you know, clogs up your throat. Absorbs all the moisture. Tell me about the moon and star. Any idea how long the Twitch Geeks website is going to take? I don't know. I have no idea. Legend says Doral Nerevar's family standard bore the moon and star, and Nerevar's armor and weapons bore this sign. Some say he was born a moon and star birthmark. Some say he has a magic ring marked with a moon and star. Others say he was born under a moon and star. In any case, I think the moon and star is the mark of the Nerevarine, and you do not have this mark. So you are not the Nerevarine. Huh. Yes, I did say hi to you, Freddy Like Food. And then you mentioned that you were friends with Midnight Beast, and I asked you about that. I absolutely did. Mr. Joke here, the commercials need to be 30 seconds, please. 5-minute minimum, definitely. Tell me about sleepers. Rumors say that in the towns, mad cultists called sleepers are attacking people, saying that Dagoth has awoken, and will drive the Outlanders from Morrowind. Perhaps it is just a coincidence, but I think it is a sign of the Nerevarine. Not necessarily a sign that you are the Nerevarine. Perhaps the time of the Nerevarine has come, and you have come at the same time. This is not passing a test, but it may mean you have some part to play in the coming of the Nerevarine. And, oh, Maria Fox, spammed letters. Where's my mouse cursor? What? Oh, there it is. That was weird. Done! Wow, okay, Mr. Jughead, excellent. I thought you... Didn't you say it was going to take, like, all weekend or something? Well, do you have my email address? I don't think so. Mr. Jughead, I will... Here, right now, I'll send you a PM on Twitter. Twatter, as some people call it. Mr. Jughead. Thank you for retweeting my my stream here, by the way, Mr. Jughead. Where's message? How do I message? Oh, what? How do I tweet? Block? Report? How do I message him? Hold on. Let's make craft a PM. Mr. What? Mr. Jughead. Why can't I do this? Mr. Jughead, I can't PM you, so can you please PM me? And then I'll PM you back my email address. I just don't like spreading around my email address to everybody. We get spammed. You drove an hour in traffic to get to school today to realize school was cancelled. Wow, Lamppost, well that sucks. But at least you've got the day off school. Alright, what else is there? Tell me about the 7 curses. It is another Ashlander prophecy of the Nerevarine. It is called the 7 curses of the Sharmat. But I do not know it, and I know no one who does. It may be lost. Such things happen. A wise woman dies, or forgets, or a clan is wiped out. Perhaps someone knows, but is keeping it secret. Perhaps it is in one of those many books of your settled peoples. I have heard that the dissident priests of the temple may have such books. Okay, see you soon, Phantom. You'll only use my email to sign up for one dating site? Thank you, Cake Bombs. Only one, that's very kind of you. Tell me about the Stranger. This is the best known of the Nerevarine prophecies. We call it the Stranger. When earth is sundered and skies choked black, and sleepers serve the 7 curses, to the hearth there comes a stranger, journeyed far neath moon and star. Though stark-born to sire uncertain, his aspect marks his certain fate. Wicked stalk him, righteous curse him, prophets speak, but all deny. Many trials make manifest the stranger's fate, the curse's bane. Many touchstones try the stranger, many fall, but one remains. Did I log into the beta last weekend? Yes, I did, so I'm going to get that pet that they're giving up, so that's cool. Tell me about the 7 visions. The full title of the prophecy is 7 Visions of 7 Trials of the Incarnate. Listen, and I will tell you the verses. 7 trials. What he puts his hand to, that shall be done. What is left undone, that shall be done. On a certain day to uncertain parents, incarnate moon and star reborn. Neither blight nor age can harm him, the curse of fletch before him flies. In caverns dark Azura's eye sees, and makes to shine the moon and star. Hey, Icantus. A stranger's voice unites the houses, 3 halls call him Hortator. I'd prefer Potator, but okay. A stranger's hand unites the Velothi, 4 tribes call him Nerevarine. He honors blood of the tribe unmourned, he eats their sin and is reborn. His mercy frees the cursed false gods, binds the broken, redeems the mad. He speaks the law for Veloth's people, he speaks for the land and names them great. What does this prophecy mean? It tells us who the Nerevarine will be and the trials he must undergo before he fulfills his destiny. Some parts I understand, some parts I do not. I will answer your questions as best I can, but I cannot pretend to understand it all. You might get a bird and name it Parthenax? Nice, Lamppost. Now tell me about the 7 trials. The incarnate cannot fail. What others have tried, he will do. What Nerevar started, the incarnate shall finish. What did Nerevar start? In ancient days, the deep elves and a great host of outlanders from the west came stealing the land of the Dunmer. In that time, Nerevar was the great Khan and war leader of the house people, but he honored the ancient spirits and the tribal law, and became as one of us. So, when Nerevar pledged upon his great ring of the ancestors, one clan under moon and star, to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land, all the tribes joined the house people, fighting a great battle at Red Mount. Though many Dunmer tribesmen and housemen died at Red Mountain, the Dwemer were defeated and the evil magics destroyed, and the outlanders driven from the land. But after this great victory, the power-hungry Khans of the great houses slew Nerevar in secret, set themselves up as gods, and forgot Nerevar's promises to the tribes. But Nerevar will come again and cast down the false gods, and by the power of his ring will make good his promises, honor the spirits, and drive the outsiders from the land. Tell me about, then, the first trial. This refers to your birth sign, to your birth on a certain day to uncertain parents, just like in the Stranger prophecy. Blue screen ghost, curse it, man, curse it. And thank you, Froggy, for the assistance with that. There we go. That should be fixed. Looks good to me, right? No blue screen? Good. Thank you. Let's, tell me about the second trial. I'm not sure what this means. Will the Nerevarine come as a spirit who is not harmed by blight or age? I don't know. But I think curse of flesh means the blight disease corpus, which causes terrible, distorted growths on its victims. Perhaps the Nerevarine can heal this disease. Perhaps that will be a sign of the Nerevarine. Tell me about the third trial. In legend there is a shrine to Azura called the Cavern of the Incarnate. There are secrets I'm going to tell you about this cavern. Do not ask. The fourth trial. A Hortator is a war leader chosen when Dunmer great houses must put aside their normal feuds to unite against a common enemy. This has not happened since the Empire invaded our land. The Ashlanders are sometimes called the Velothi, for the prophet Veloth who guided us to this land many centuries ago. And the four tribes are the four tribes of Vardenfell, the Ursulaku, the Ahemusa, the Zainab, and the Erebeninsum. It would truly be a miracle to unite these four tribes who have so long raided and warred with one another, but the Nerevarine must be one who performs miracles. Welcome, Cued Mind. Tell me about the sixth trial. I am not sure. The tribe unmourned may mean the sixth house, House Dagoth, which was exterminated after the Battle of Red Mountain. But it may also mean the Dwemer, or the dwarves, as Westerners, and eating sin is doing atonement for another's sin. The cursed false gods must be the tribunal. They are surely false gods, evil sorcerers and necromancers, and they murdered Nerevar so they might set themselves up as gods. Binds the broken must refer to Nerevar's broken promise to the Ashlanders to honor the ways of the spirits and rights of the land. What? Huh. It cuts off. Tell me about the seven things again. Hold on. The seven visions. One destiny, that's what I need to read about. Veloth's people are the Dunmer, all Dunmer, Ashlander, and Great House. The last time the Velothi were united with the Nerevar at the Nerevar at the Battle of Red Mountain. Now Nerevar will come again and unite the Dunmer. He will restore Morrowind to the Dunmer, and restore the former greatness of the Velothi people. Apparently the Dwemer weren't dwarfs at all, they were roughly the size of Nords. What? Well, that's interesting. Tell me about the prophecies again, and then I'll say. Tell me about the lost prophecies. There are Nerevarine prophecies that have been lost, the seven curses, and others. Some are forgotten, some are hidden, some deliberately lost. Oh, excuse me. The wise women are the memory of the Velothi people, but it is a faulty memory, and we are mortal, and our knowledge dies with us. But we hear that the dissident priests of the temple study our Nerevarine prophecies and record them in books. Such written words never die. You must go to them and ask for these books, and bring what you find to me. Alright, do I pass the test? You are not the Nerevarine. You are one who may become the Nerevarine. It is a puzzle, and a hard one. But you have found some of the pieces, and you may find more. Do you choose to be the Nerevarine? Then seek the lost prophecies among the dissident priests of the temple. Find the lost prophecies, bring them to me, and I will be your guide. And take these copies of the Stranger and the Seven Visions. Now, I have told you all I know. Go, think of what I've told you, and do what must be done. So the dissident priests of the temple, where do I find them? Dissident priests. Oh, why did Freddy Like Food get timed out? Links. Yeah, no links. Written words do not die. You know, unless they get burned. Yeah, well, that's true. But they're a lot more long-lasting than memory. She's not going to tell me about these dissident priests, is she? Freddy, I prefer not to have people just linking random cute photos in my chat. If people want to go see a cute photo, they can go on Reddit. .com/r/r and find some. You know. I prefer to have no links posted in my chat, so unless it's very important and relevant. Let me see here. Seven Visions, The Stranger. Should I read them? I don't need Satil's code book anymore. Words of the Wind. Where would I find? Let's ask one of these guys. You there? Where would I find the dissident priests? Well, he's not going to tell me. Let's go in here and ask the chief guy, the Ashcan. Sulmatul. Can you tell me where the dissident priests are? Nope. No Freddy Like Food. Anybody who wants some random, nice animation thingy can just PM you if they're looking for that specific one. Zubberman, let's talk to this guy. Can you tell me about the dissident priests? No. Alright, well in that case, rather than wander around aimlessly looking for these dissident priests, I'm gonna Google it. Morrowind dissident priests. Secretive cult consisting of tribunal temples. Where are they? Oh, this is not the right one. Prerequisite quest. Meet Sulmatul. This is what I was doing. Meet with Zubberman and Sulmatul. Retrieve the bone by the bow. Get her opinions of the Nerevarine. Alright, so next quest. Here we go. Receive. Oh, wait. Wait, really? What? Oh, I'm supposed to return to Caius? I could have sworn I already did that last time I tried to do this. Well, that was retarded of me. Completely dumb. Let's just return to Caius Cassards then. I had no idea. I swear, because I've done that whole sequence before, talking to her about the Nerevarine and all that. And then I returned to Caius Cassards and nothing happened, and then I ended up loading into... Oh, that's a dead guy. Or a zombie. I don't want to go this way. How do I get south? Oh, you guys! What do you guys think? Midnight Beast is... Okay, let me explain this. The Midnight Beast is making avatars, I think, for all the Twitch geeks. And he wanted them to be based around, you know, games. So he said, you know, what game do I want to be represented as in my avatar? You know? And I immediately thought Skyrim because I'm doing the Elder Scrolls Marathon. That's kind of what I'm doing on my channel right now. But I want an avatar that's going to fit even when I finish the Elder Scrolls Marathon. And Skyrim isn't my favorite game ever. And OP Nerd would also probably choose Skyrim. Since he's doing... a year in Skyrim. That makes more sense for him to choose Skyrim. So... Freddy Like Food, please don't type every game you own into the chat. I can't help you decide what game to play. I don't want to go this way, I need to go this way. Oh my god. What are these guys doing? Do I need more info other than... Wait, what? Other than the game right now, or will just game work for now? Lamppost? I have no idea what you mean. A combination like Pokemon and Skyrim? That'd be pretty cool. Pokemon? See, I was thinking Pokemon myself, because Pokemon... It might be my favorite game series ever. It might be. It's hard to say, but it might be. But I don't do any Pokemon stuff on the channel. Like at all right now. I will in the future. But I haven't yet, and I don't want it, you know... My channel's not the Pokemon channel. Maybe at some point it will be for a while, but... I don't know, it could be Pokemon themed. That might be pretty cool. Because I guess Pokemon is recognizable to everybody. Freddy Like Food, I don't want you to list 50 game names in my chat. And I can't choose a game for you to play anyway. Like, if you want to choose a random game, type in Google random number generator. Hey, Goval Trace, welcome. Type in Google random number generator. Generate a random number, then count that many down in your game list and play that game. Because I cannot help you pick a game. I get people all the time saying, well, not all the time anymore, because I tell people not to ask the question. But people ask me, oh, what game should I play? I don't know. How am I supposed to know what game you should play? Play Minesweeper. For goodness sake, I don't, you know, I can't make that decision for people. That's why it's like when I do a giveaway, and I message somebody the list, and they say, just pick a game for me. No. I refuse. If you make me pick a game, I'll pick no game for you. Because I have to make the decision for everybody when they say, just pick me a game. I can't think of one. How about no? How about you pick a damn game? Make a decision. When posed a question. So, yeah, Pretty Like Food. I can't choose whatever game you want to play. You must make that decision yourself. Now, which way to Nissus or Caldera? Yeah, this way. Maria Fox, did you not listen to the entire thing where I said I won't make a decision about what game people should play? Saying Octodad would be a decision. Stanley Parable, reroll. Okay, well, I think Stanley Parable's great, but there you go. There you go. Yeah, just keep re-rolling until you find one you like, really. If you can't make that decision on your own. But I think Pokemon for this avatar, it might be a really good idea. Because Pokemon's not really Pokemon style. It's like its own cartoony style. So, come to think of it, if he does a Pokemon themed thing, he might just do it like an image of me in that cartoony style, which would work regardless of it being Pokemon, because it'd just be a cool cartoony picture. Or he might do it based off of a Pokemon in particular, in which case I would choose, I don't know, maybe Gengar or Golem. It's difficult to choose between those two. You've been trying to answer my question about the avatar. Oh. Well, no, I'm not doing Octodad. But thank you for the suggestion. I didn't realize. Maybe Dark Souls. Finally through Caldera. Look at all these people. wandering around. How do people live in such a small... Whoa. Such a small town? Come on. There you go. Has 50 games, can't decide what to play. Hash first world problems. Yep. Yep, and welcome, Andy. Eevee all day, every day. But I'm not such a... I'm not one prone to such change and variety as Eevee is. I'm actually going to Alt-Tab here for 2 seconds and tweet. Where's the tweet from Midnight Beast? Yeah, there we go. How about Pokemon? If you want a specific Pokemon, either Gengar or Golem, otherwise just cartoony Pokemon style. There we go. Tweet successfully crafted. That's why you don't add a game chooser to Steam. You'll be all, nope, not that one, until you get to one an hour later anyway. Yeah. How many games do I have? Yeah, like 300 or so. Something like that. A Gengar with a top hat. That's a pretty cool idea. Honestly, for the top hat idea, I like Golem better. Because Golem would be much less likely. Much less likely to wear a top hat. He's a much less fancy guy. So a Golem wearing a top hat I think would be pretty cool. But we'll see what Midnight Beast wants to do, because it's, you know, he's making the avatar. Or if he asks me for more specific detail. But certainly, I think any avatar he makes me will have a top hat and a monocle.
Pleasure to meet you.
So, Kais Kassards, are you here to discuss your orders, Greva Hogren? Yes, please. You have spoken with Sulmatul in Nabani Mesa, and from what they say, it sounds like you could really be the Nerevarine. That's just incredible. But I'll have to get used to the idea. Let me try to get word to Meira Milo. Maybe she can find out whether the dissident priests have any lost prophecies. But in the meantime, I have a very tough assignment for you. Do you think you're ready? Maybe me in armor and a top hat with Charizard? I don't understand. A top hat with Charizard. What does that mean? Togekiss with a top hat? No. No, it's got to be Golem or Gengar. Those are my favorite Pokemon. I'm ready for anything. I'm willing but cautious, yes. Good. Cautious is smart. I'm going to give you the mission, but I'm going to give you 400 drakes. Before you head out, make sure you outfit yourself with healing potions, new gear, a little training, whatever you think you need most. And if you get in trouble, back off, rest up, and go back fresh. Don't take any chances. I think this will be a tough one. Here's your mission. Fort Buckmoth sent a patrol to Nar-Mok, hunting smugglers with 6th House connections. They found a 6th House base, a 6th House shrine, and a 6th House priest named Dagoth Gers. Speak to Champion Racer Pullia at Fort Buckmoth. She'll tell you about the patrol in the 6th House base. Your orders? Find that 6th House base, kill Dagoth Gers, and bring me a full report on the 6th House base. Golem with a top hat and monocle saying halt. Alright. So, Fort Buckmoth, where is that? The Imperial Legion's garrison for Ridderan district. The fort lies south of Ald'ruhn, a short walk from Ald'ruhn's south gate. Okay. Yes, I agree, Orem. I agree.
Do you want something?
The logo that you get on Twitch is quite small, so having anything more than a Pokemon with a top hat and a monocle, or a cartoony image of me with a top hat and a monocle, would be quite over the top. I think, you know, it'd become difficult to understand what the image is. So I'd rather have it a bit simpler and getting its point across more clearly. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, mate? And no, Mario Fox. And welcome, I am the Bull. pretty like food, I'd prefer if you didn't use my real name in the chat. Especially if you've somehow worked out my last name, don't say that at all. I don't mind particularly people calling me Nick, which is my real life name. But I'd rather just be called Ultima Nerd, you know, whatever. Ulti, even people call me. So, Ultiman, that kind of stuff. And welcome, MMO Player. Guys, MMO Player is my fellow Twitch geek. And he's going to be streaming a ton of ESO as soon as it comes out. He's going to be streaming ESO, and he's going to be playing pretty hardcore, going for Emperor. He's going to be trying to become the Emperor of Cyrodiil. So go check him out if you haven't already, and follow him. And watch the stream when he streams. Although apparently he's not going to be streaming much leading up to ESO, so yeah. Black Buckmoth 4. This is where we're going. Thank you, Froggy. Ultimo, that works too. That works too. I don't think I've ever been to Buckmoth Fort, by the way. So we shall find out what exciting things await. Oh yeah, what level? I don't think Diddy played the beta that much because he didn't want to. I don't know. I would have thought Diddy would have played the beta a ton to learn the content so that he could grind through really, really quickly when it comes out. But I suppose that was not the intention. This is Alrune. Alright, Alrune way. My last name is OP Nerd. Said it in... I don't think he's ever said it in A Year in Skyrim. He's much more cautious about real names than I am. He never even lets people know his first name. Balmora, Caldera, Alrune, Buckmoth. Alright, what's fighting me? Can't see it, so it doesn't matter. Alright, come on. Put him up, see? Put him up. Yeah, see? Yeah. What is this plant? Nope, not the disease cliff racer. Drain strength. Nope. Hey, Yankee, welcome. Buckmoth. Let's go. Wow, it's so bright for you guys. Because I've got the gamma correction on the stream, but none in the actual game itself, because it doesn't work unless you're in full screen. It's so dark for me. I can barely see anything. OP's first name is OP. I thought it was just Over was his first name, and then Powered is his last name. Or middle name, and Nerd is his last name, rather. OP Nerd's first name, his OP Nerd is actually OPN, his real life initials. His first name is Octavian, which I think is pretty cool. But he doesn't like to spread it around to people because he's embarrassed that his parents named him that. So that's why you guys have never heard it, but I decided I'd let you guys know. Any mods? Welcome, Zathis. No mods except for the Morrowind FPS optimizer, which makes the game widescreen and all that. Well, there's not much else that it does, so I don't know why I said all that, but there you go. It increases the view distance a bit. That's about it. So Buckmoth should be this way, I guess. Ah, we actually may have been here before. We've certainly discovered it before. Now how do we get into it? Over here? Here we go. Wonderful. Any enemies fighting me? No. Okay, good.
Walk safe. Walk safe.
Walk safe. Walk safe. Walk safe. Walk safe. Are you who I'm supposed to be talking to? I don't know. Let's see. Spymaster sent me... oh, yep. Speak to Racer Pullia. She'll tell me about the patrol. Racer Pullia. I'm Racer Pullia, champion of the Legion garrison here at Buckmoth Legion Fort. And you're Greva Hogland. Caius Cassard sent you, didn't he? Caius says you are the one to handle the 6th house base near Narmark. Yes, tell me about it. Only one trooper returned. He died soon after, horribly disfigured with corpus disease and out of his wits. In his raving, he spoke of a cavern on the coast. He called it Ilunibi. It's not on our maps. Try asking locals in Narmak. They fought with cultists and disfigured man-beasts. Corpus monsters, I think. They fled the attackers and got lost in the caves. Then they ran into a half-man creature named Dagoth Gers. This Dagoth Gers slew the rest of the patrol, but spared the one trooper. He told the trooper he was being spared so he might tell others that the sleeper awakes. The sixth house has risen, and Dagoth is Lord, and I am his priest, and all will be one, and with him in the flesh. The trooper awakened outside the caves and returned here. We couldn't recognize him, and he didn't respond to questions. Just kept rambling on like a madman until he died. Well, shit. So we've got to go to Narmak, ask about Lunibi. Narmak, where is it? Narmak, way over to the west. Okay, see you later, cake bombs, and good luck at work. Or enjoy your work, or whatever people say about work. Enjoy the money. I suppose. It's the only benefit of work. Ugh. Okay, please. There you go. But yeah, next time you go into Opie Nerd's stream, just say, hello, Octavian. And he'll be like, what? How do you guys know my real name? I've never shared that with anybody ever. Not even Ultimate Nerd would know that name. So it kind of been him who spilled the beans. Oh man. Oh man. He'll never see it coming. Don't tell him I told you though. Don't tell him that I'm the source of your knowledge. Where are we going? Margan? Is that where we're going? No, we're going to Narmak. Well, it's kind of the same way. You could sleep for a week? MMO player, why is that? Why are you so tired, though? Opie's real name is Harold. Now, MMO player, don't start trying to mislead people. It's very rude. His real name is Octavian. The beans have been spilt. There's no unspilling of the beans. I'm not trying to hide what his real name is. Even though he's, you know, secretive about it. It's definitely Octavian, guys. Definitely. Hey, by the way, I've been learning that I should probably never have children. Or maybe I should just, like, adopt at, you know, maybe a 5-year-old or something. One day. You know, this is when I'm much older. And then, just get rid of it when it becomes a teenager. Because my little sister, holy shit, I'll explain further in a second, let's just ask about. I would like to know about Ilunibi. Concerning this, I can only speak to a friend. Alright, well, what if I saved the game here and then gave you some money and then you told me? How would that work out for you? Would you be comfortable with that kind of arrangement? Okay, and a little bit more, and then Ilunibi. Ilunibi Caverns. That's what they call the old sea cave up on the north end of the island, right on Kartag Point. Don't be poking your nose in there, someone might object. Yes, it's on the western coast, not far from here. It's a gigantic boulder. Some of the orcs consider it a landmark. Why? I don't know. Some orc or another jumped off on a dare. It didn't end well. On the western edge,
Alright then.
there's a ginormous rock, and Ilunibi Caverns are there. Is that on this little island, or is it somewhere else? Like on a bigger island? Oh, so my little sister, she's 14 years old. Turning 15 this year. And, She the other night, she had like a plate and a tortilla wrap, you know, that she was making for dinner, because that was what we were making for dinner. And she made it like this unhealthy, it was like bacon and, well, chicken's not bad, but it was bacon and chicken and mayonnaise and sauce and cheese, tons of cheese. And she made it, she was like, oh, I can't wait to eat this tortilla. Or just wrap, she called it, I think. And so she was making it, and then she was like carrying it over from bench to table. and then she just dropped it on the ground, like boof. The plate was fine, but the food, like the plate landed upside down, so the food was just on the floor. And she freaked out. Holy shit. She was like crying and like and like hyperventilating, and like then she just leaves it on the ground. Oh no, actually she picked up part of it and was like and then she just like throws that in the sink. And then she gets her plate, she just like wipes it off quickly and makes another tortilla. And every time she grabs the cheese from the bowl and she opens some juice and she like slams that down. She's slamming this around. She's like ah, and goes and eats it. And she's like crying so much. She's like I was like, Jesus, so insane. Because I've spilt food before. When my older sister came over for a while, I was eating and we were all cramped on this little table, and my plate was only partially on the table. I put too much pressure on the plate, that was the part that was off the table, and it flew off into my shirt. I got like food all over my shirt. I was like, ah, shit. And I just continued to eat until I was finished dinner, and then I went and took off my shirt and all that, and it was fine. But she was like so, oh my god, like murderous with anger, but also like suicidal with sadness. So extreme over just dropping some food on the floor. Just like a bit of bacon, some bacon and some chicken and cheese and a tortilla. And she was like the strongest emotional reaction I've ever seen. Like to scale, the happiness of a person at their wedding is like much lesser to the emotions she was feeling. The sadness of somebody at like their partner's funeral is lesser to what emotions she was feeling. Like the anger at somebody, I don't know, what is something extremely insulting, and like I can't even imagine something that would make you feel an emotion as strong as she felt. Like it was just amazing. It was amazing, and I was just like, Jesus. So I just kept eating my dinner and drinking my green tea, and no. So this is why I will not be able to handle having a teenage daughter one day if I do have, you know, a child in the future. And it looks like, yep, the blue screen's showing up a bit, so we might as well fix that while we're. But good God. So I don't know. Because my parents are split up, and myself and I live with, well, my sister and I live with my dad. I live out in the bus, out back. I don't really bother him, but I don't know how he manages to get her to do anything, even though he is so insane. Should have force-fed her the remains. Teach her not to waste food. Yeah, well, the funny thing is, my dad just grabbed the tortilla out of the sink, because she grabbed some of the tortilla, and she's like, looked at it, and she's like, ah! And she like threw it in the sink so like powerfully. My dad just grabbed it and like grabbed the bacon off the floor, washed it, and ate it. So it really was fine. It didn't have like hairs and dirt all over. I wouldn't have eaten it myself, but like she acted like it was, you know, like she dropped her baby on its head. Not that she has a baby, by the way, but like that's the kind of powerful emotion that you would feel if you had a newborn baby and you accidentally dropped it on its head. And it, like, I don't want to describe the situation further because, you know, but that was how powerful her emotions were. It was just insane. Blew my mind. Blew my mind. She's an absolute drama queen. Absolute drama queen, Froggy. Totally. Totally. The western coast not far from here is a gigantic boulder. Blah, blah, blah. This is the western coast, right? It's a gigantic boulder. Like, it could be that, I guess, or this. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't either. Does my sister have ADHD? I don't think so. I think she's just an idiot. And completely lacks self-control. What is this guy? This guy's little hut over here? An abandoned... Ooh, hold on. Hold on. 572. An abandoned shack. Coat of flour. A loot. What is this place? Oh well, let's leave that. But yeah, so in summary, my little sister is completely insane. But I suppose what teenage girl isn't? Well, I mean, my older sister wasn't though, so I don't know. I don't know. What did he say about Ilunibi? Right on Cartag Point. Have I found Cartag Point somewhere? Hey Don Buckwald, welcome. Yes, I'm alive once again. I died temporarily yesterday from my illness, from my ailment, but I am once again revived. Look at those Drew. Damn buggers. Oh, well, they're not attacking me, so they're okay. Oh, they're attacking me, so they're not okay. Look at these guys. They don't stand a chance against me. They still attack. Curse them. But if teens had self-control, then there would be almost no funny stories. I don't know. Depends on what you consider funny. I certainly don't find teens losing control very... Well, I suppose it was pretty amusing in this case. when I saw how my little sister was acting, Jesus, it was just madness. Madness. Like, oh, that must be it. Here we go. That's a gigantic rock. It was just insanity. Is that it? Looks like a shipwreck. Hold on. Huh? Well, I mean, that's not it, so... Maybe the caves around here in Ilunibi. It's right on the point, it said, on the west. This is the western coast. Cartag Point, this is it, yeah. So, where is the cave? Around here? When it's 20 years later and the story is told, it's funny. Well, I suppose. Depends, though, because teen recklessness... Is he attacking me? No. Teen recklessness can lead to a lot of bad things happening. Most obviously, teen pregnancy. So, I mean, that's pretty bad. Pretty damn bad. Not really funny in 20 years. It's not something that gets funny. Hey, remember that time you were 15 years old and you got pregnant and had a kid and now you're, you know, poor and your life sucks? and your child had a terrible upbringing? Oh, remember that? It's not, you know. So I understand what you're getting at. But I certainly don't think teenage irresponsibility is a good thing. Remember that time you decided to drive drunk at the age of 16 and you hit a group of people and killed them? Wasn't that funny? It doesn't seem like... I don't think it'll get funny after 20 years. I don't think it would be funny. Okay, let me through here. Where is this place? Where is? Remember that time you had unprotected sex with that random stranger and then you got AIDS and died? Remember that time? Those were the days. Neglected shipwreck. I'm checking my local map. Thank you for the tip. I haven't found it yet. Wait. Thank you, Don Buckwald. Oh, leave me be, you damn fish. Is this it? Yeah. Oh, for goodness sake. On guard. Okay. Let's save the game. 573. Looks north in that bug fortress where... No. No. So if I rest here, I'm going to level up, aren't I? Which means, yep. So, well, I mean, 222. I'll take it. I don't really care about my level ups at this point. My character's already strong enough. Well, I mean, this would seem like the right way to go. Oh! Hello?
There is no escape.
Well. There is no escape! Whoa! Dead in one hit. Now, dead adventurer. Iron Spark Mace is kinda shit. Well, this would have been good if I didn't already have my Royal Guard gear. Grandmaster's pick. I'll take it. And the gold and the apprentice's probe.